everything was going well. You think Ryan blew a fuse?
Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of the ultimate budget enduro mini bike build. Today, we're gonna be fabbing up a new engine plate after we cut this old piece of absolute junk out of here. So let's get going on this. Alright, so what we'll be using today for this job is this heavy duty engine mounting plate. Thanks to OMB Warehouse for sending this over at a 0% discount. We're also going to be using their bushings and the hardware that came with this. It's actually a pretty good deal for that. I think it was like 30 bucks. We are going to have to do some custom work because that plate is going to end about here. So we need to fill in this space and add this tab for the jackshaft plate that mounts to the motor. But that shouldn't be too hard. I got some extra angle iron, and we're going to have a little extra width from this because this obviously isn't as wide. So let's get to chopping this thing out. I'm sure that's going to be a fun time. There's like welds all over, you know, and just, it'll be fun. But we'll cut that out first, and then we'll cut this, and we'll start our fab job, the more fun part. Alright, got all the welds cut, or at least I think I do. So let's see if we can bash this this plate out of here. The director's here, ready to direct this welding operation. I just got this thing all cleaned up. Oh, she's looking pretty. Best she's ever looked, buddy.
Sure.
Just without an engine plate. So now I'm gonna measure this out, cut that, and stick that in here with some like liquid nails and other stuff.
You guys don't know how bad it smells in here right now.
It really does have quite a
it smells like chemicals.
a chemically aroma, one could say. I don't know why.
So if this video never gets posted, it's because we died from breathing that in.
They probably put some Chinese drugs in here or something, in the frame.
Opium.
Me grinding it is just like cooking it up. Well, hopefully the DEA doesn't come here tonight.
We're gonna be tripping balls.
Alright, I'm gonna get chopping and then get welding.
And just like that.
That was actually pretty quick. That was quicker than I
It was.
And I was being careful too, so I'm gonna kind of do that. Not even more.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang. Look at that cut.
Pretty straight. Straight enough. Good enough.
Good enough. Flush.
You know, practice might be paying off here a little bit.
Flush.
That looks good.
Now we gotta weld her up.
Yep. She's solid in there, so I'm gonna weld the whole side this time. Not just little tiny parts.
5.5 inches wide.
And I'm gonna weld this thing underneath, which happens to be right in the middle now.
That thing.
You can see that. You could see it before when the plate wasn't here. So.
Well, you're getting another look at it.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna break out the old forney.
The forney.
And
the best welder that on the market.
It is, yeah. And we'll get to sticking this thing.
Heck yeah. Easy weld. And now Ryan's gonna weld it. See how bad his welds are.
Probably very. It's okay. Alright, got my welding gloves on. Got my welding shoes on.
Yes.
So it's time to tack this puppy in place.
The Crocs.
For welding Crocs.
You don't want your feet getting sweaty. You need those air holes.
Top.
Everything was going well. You think Ryan blew a fuse?
Well, I guess I can't lay a whole foot of weld at one time.
Yeah.
I think that's the moral of the story.
It was going well, but
all right.
we had
Let's
nothing.
figure out what fuse this was. Got it.
Ooh. Dang. That's a meaty weld.
That is beefy.
Like that beef and cheese we had.
I had to call in the expert here.
Yeah, the big guns.
He has about 2 hours of extra welding experience that's gonna come in clutch right now.
Right.
We'll see if he can fill in that. I blew a gaping hole in the side of that.
Are you good?
Yeah. Go ahead. Alright. It's mock-up time. We're gonna bolt this in to our
This meaning the engine.
Yeah. To our freshly welded see how sturdy that is?
Yeah, if Ryan can't rip it off, it's never gonna break.
So we're gonna bolt the engine here, and then we have to mock up a little bracket to support the jack shaft. Let's see, this is a good illustration. So this is where the engine mounts. This is the jack shaft bracket that we have to make. So we're gonna bolt the engine where we want it, so we know where to make this. And
then it's cut once, measure never.
yes, and goober weld.
Yes, booger weld.
Booger.
Yes.
Boogers.
We'll get back to you when we made progress.
Yeah, sir.
Hi. I don't mind to.
Well, we got the engine in, and then we got a little distracted
What's up?
because these two showed up.
Well,
Josh,
Hate it.
Or you can introduce her if you want.
Josh, his little sister Emily. She's the one that bought my snowmobile. If you look at that video.
Well, I was a little late to the show, but hopefully we can finish something else up.
Honestly,
Get my hands on.
we're just gonna pick it up another day. So we'll see you guys then.